Good morning, good morning, good morning. So obviously school's out, so you're getting a morning film session. And let me get my chat box situated. And then we're going to dive right into it. This one is labeled Cardiac Kids, because the Ravens are going to have all of us having mild heart palpitations constantly every week. And it's crazy how we just can't seem to run away with one of them. Get my chat box situated. Hold on. We got to make it hard. But in this sense, it was a reason we made it hard. Snoop was, thrown in as a quarterback at the last minute. And that was a big task for that young fella. So I commend Snoop for being composed. Because you look at the role Snoop was put in, and I'm going to get into the film in a second. Look at the role Snoop was put in. It's one thing to come in and mop up duty and, just don't really have any consequences, whether you make bad throws or get rid of the ball or whatever. That's one thing. Another thing is preseason ball. Preseason, you're playing against lower caliber guys, and you can kind of do, you can kind of not exceed, but you can kind of succeed at what you're trying to do because you're not playing against guys that like the top guys. Another thing is to know you're the starter going in like a week ahead or the whole week of practice. Even though he did practice with the ones, but a lot of NFL QBs don't really practice and then they play on Sundays. But he didn't know he was going to start until maybe a couple hours before the game. So the nerves for Snoop was probably through the roof. Like, through the roof. And for the most part, because I didn't hear a recap yesterday, so I guess I'm kind of recapping right now. For the most part, Roman called a decent game. And the two things I wish he had done different were run to the left and middle more, because we didn't have really many successful runs to the right until late in the game. And that one pass that allowed them to get the ball back, I think we could have put the game away. He did a rollout pass and it was intercepted. The one interception. We were running the ball pretty good. I felt like we shouldn't have even called a pass. We should have just ran the ball. But let's get into the film session and Cardiac Kids for a reason. Let's start off with why we were in the situation we were in. We all know what's finna go on right here. Let's start off with why we're in the situation we're in. This is, I don't even know. This is Goodwin right here. This is Westery. He gonna get beat on a double move. So I thought we were in good position. It was third and, let's see, here's the first down marker right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It might have been 4th and 11. I can't remember if it was 3rd or 4th and 11. I think it was 4th. Yeah, they said it was a double move, but I'm trying to see all they did was just throttle down. I guess Wesley was trying to protect the out, I guess. But the thing is, Westery he's definitely beat right here. Definitely got beat on that. But that guy's right there beat too, whoever that is. But the thing is, there's no safety help nowhere. That's what made me mad about it. There's nobody deep to protect these guys from this happening. That's why I thought this call was horrible by Wink. But they scored the touchdown. They went up. And let's get to this last drive. I ain't gonna lie, I thought all was lost after this. I was like, man. I thought all was lost. They went for 2. Good job of, composing himself. Westry composed himself and defended the 2-point conversion. So good job on that end. But let's get to this last drive. Just remember all the games we done won or lost, or we done won that looked despair. Now we won this game ugly, but I wouldn't consider this an ugly win because you got your backup quarterback in. Got your backup quarterback in, and the defense played good for the most part. You know, they giving up the big plays showed up. The screen to Mooney that went for 6, and then that play to Westry, that they showed up. All right, so first down and 10 from the. We starting to drive on the -27. -27. Yeah, you can tell it was cover 0 because the safety came down. Ravens. The safety was close to the box, and them guys were head up, wasn't even looking in. It was man zero blitz all the way. First play we get. So we trying to high low this dude right here, and really he's trying to set a pick. He's setting a pick for I think that's Sammy coming across here, so he should be running off, and then whoever that is trying to get off too. And here's your check down in the backfield. So for the most part, they got it covered. I don't know if this ball goes right here, but that's where it should go because he's gonna pick that guy. Oh no, he tried to get over top. So this is a bad read by. I forgot about this one. This is the pass interference to Bateman. It's a bad read. I mean, he looking at Bateman the whole way. Now the thing is, Huntley's expecting Bateman to get outside. He can't go inside, and him going inside allows the safety to get over top of it. If he go outside, he really got a true one-on-one. But by him adjusting his route and going inside, you'll see it. He trying to get outside. Dude playing him outside. He just sticks it and tries to get up the field. Now, that's where he loses on that route right there. Luckily, it's pass interference. Because by him going inside, that's going to allow him to get there. Because it's a difference. He got covered from here to here. If he get outside, now that dude got to try to get way over here somewhere, and he just couldn't get there. So, bad route by Bateman. We just got lucky. The football guys was with us on this one. We got lucky. Because this dude, the defender, whoever this is, was in panic mode and grabbed him. And you see, tripped him and grabbed him and everything. But luckily, we got lucky on that. And that put us at that's a nice chunk of yards. That's a nice chunk of yards to start the drive. We just straight up got lucky. There's no excuse. Good pass pro, though. Look at the pocket. Great pass pro. 1, 2, 3, 4. They bringing 5. We blocking them up 5. Great pass pro. Good job, O-line. They don't get enough credit when they do good. You just got lucky. There's no other explanation. We just got lucky. So that puts us at the -48. That's a nice chunk of yards to start the drive. All right. So now, remember last week, we ran a play similar to this where the guys went here, and this dude was allowed to just come up and make the tackle on Devontae. Now, did a little different. They running routes over there. So now they got to sift through stuff to try to get to him and make it look like routes, but he really just checking it down right now. He coming to his check down right now. It's easy. It's easy. He got to defend that. This linebacker didn't shoot, so he's open right now. Give it to him. But he don't give it to him. Let's see what we got. We got double move. That's what we got. We got double move. Okay. I got it now. I got you. I just recorded these. I ain't pre-looked at it, so you looking at it live with me. So I guess this the read guy right here. And whatever he does, he's either gonna come to running back or hit that little rail route. I think if he goes in, he's part of the read too. So basically, anything about quarterback play, you try to give a guy a triangle, so his eyes stay in that spot. Especially a young guy. The older vets, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, all them guys probably got the whole field. But these younger guys, I know on our level, you try to give them a triangle and keep their eyes in that triangle. That's what you try to do. So you really got 3 guys right there. If he comes off on that, because I thought his eyes was on the running back, but they not. They here. They're there. That guy kind of goes in with this end breaking route. He comes off to the back, and you got your open window right there. And he puts it on him. Good job of putting it on him too. Because if he put air on it, this guy can pivot out and go get it. But good job of driving that ball. And again, I don't see any pressure. So it look like the pocket might be good too. Feel like the pocket might be good too. So this is another chunk of yards on the second play. Good pocket. McCarr getting pushed, but the pocket's good for the most part. Look, that pocket's good. Nothing wrong with that pocket right there. He drove that. That's a good throw, Snoop. It's a good throw. Not to lead him up the field. Not to put too much air on it so the defender can get to it. That's a good throw, Snoop. And the kid ain't play bad now. He ain't play bad. So now we coming out empty. So there's 3 plays. We got the pass interference. Or is that 2 plays? You got the pass interference saying that let me see. I think that's the second play. Let's check. Let me check. Yeah, you got the pass interference in this play. So you got 2 plays. Chunks of yards on 2 plays. Got all the way down to the other 30 in a matter of 2 plays. So we basically went from the 27, maybe, the minus 27 to the plus 30 in 2 plays. 1, we got lucky. 2, that's good play design and good execution. 1, we got lucky. So this is the third play. We're coming out empty. They're giving a cover 1 look again. Because you got him there, him going to get over top of there, them there, and the 1 safety. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at most they can rush 5. At most they can rush 5. So we should be able to block up 5 unless somebody loses an individual battle. They bring all 5 of those guys. You got to check down, which I like. I don't know where the ball going, but you got to check down just in case whatever you try to run deep not going. I like that. You got an intermediate route right there. I don't know what Sammy's doing down here, and he's trying to win on like a slot fade right there. So that person had a slot fade. It's covered. Andrews is the number 3 receiver. He's kind of getting held jammed a little bit. He's running the curl. I think there's Prochet in the slot at the bottom. Prochet got a little in route. And so I'm assuming this is, I don't know who this is. This might be Bateman right here. That might be Bateman. The quality ain't the greatest right here. Bateman just running under route. Does Bateman get it? Oh, nah. He don't even throw it. Only option he really had was Bateman. And so I'm not sure where he's looking. I guess we'll see it when we look at the back view. But he decides to take off running. And he gets 1. Maybe 2. 1, maybe 2. What up, Eddie? Jacob, Brandon, Kai, Raven Run, Josh, Zeke. I see you. Good morning, everybody. Now, it looks like he has an alley to run. So I think that's what he see. Because everybody's working their guy to the outside, to that side. So it looks like he has an alley to run. But this dude gonna cross over. And then he gonna cross over too. And that's what's gonna stop him. Or cross face rather than not cross over. And this is what Powers can't let him redirect like that. Even though I know it's pass pro, make him stay wide like that. Don't let him redirect. Because if Powers don't let him redirect, that's a nice little running lane. Because even though he redirected, and, Bozeman shouldn't let him redirect either, but even though he did right there, if Powers keeps him on this track to go outside, he can hit that. Because they a man. He got to stay with him. That would have been a nice little game. If 98 don't get off, that's a nice little game. Probably a nice big game. All right, so we're looking at 2nd and 8. We're going 2x2. Back on the right. Backs out in the flat. So we got 5 people in the route again. They're sending 5. They're in cover 1 again. So right now Devontae's open. This guy's coming open, but his eyes are that way. So he goes to the back right now on this one. Goes to the back. Back has the leverage. Gets rid of it quick. Kind of throws it off balance too. But great job of Devontae. Even myself think Devontae, kind of don't have what he needed, like his jukes and all that stuff no more. He showed it on this one. Made that guy miss. Get up feet, because he should have been tackled right there for a no-yard gain. He turns into 5 yards. Puts us in the 3rd and short. He should have been tackled for no yards because of, Huntley tripped throwing the ball or his off-balance throw. But he turns into 5 yards because he still got something left in the tank. And that's why he playing the most, because he probably the best overall back we got right now. See, his mechanics was off on that. Like, he had to get rid of it early. Huntley. See how that leg was stiff, that front leg was stiff? That's not a normal throwing motion. Like he slipped or something. Good job of making him miss, Devontae. Good job. And that got you 5 yards and put us in 3rd and short. Because we don't do 3rd and long well. Y'all know that. We don't do 3rd and long well. So now it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. We got 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the bottom. And if this was somebody with speed, I would say run him up. But that ain't somebody with speed. I don't know who that is. I think that's Sammy. Got an incomplete pass right there to Duvernay. Nobody's really open if you look at it. He's covered. And it looks like similar concept, just different people. Honestly. It's like a similar concept, just with different people. Nobody's really open on that. Got an incomplete pass. That's better than, going backwards. Now we come back with trips right. Feel like we got a penalty. Feel like might have got a penalty on that. 5, 10. That's 10 right there. 12. So maybe we got a penalty or something. I'm not sure. The field was like a beach according to the special teams coach. Yeah, I did see a lot of sand, especially look in the middle. Look right here. You can tell it's thin. You can tell that's thin. You can really tell how thin that is. All right, it's the blown coverage. Okay. It's the blown coverage. So that's a 3rd down. I got my downs mixed up. So we got to 3rd and 2. So we must have got a holding or something. Must have got a holding on that incomplete pass to push us to 3rd and 12. So we had 3rd and 12, and you had this similar concepts where these guys earlier in this drive where these guys all did this, and then the back was out in the flat. But let's see how the variation now. They're all thinking get going in. Look. He turned in already. He finna get up under his guy, and he know he got to protect over the middle. This play was set up. Them 2 in-breaking routes, and he just released free. That play was set up by the earlier play. But we almost blew it. I don't know if you noticed. We almost blew this gift that the Bears gave us. Almost. For one, I'm not really sure what Snoop's eyes are at. That ball need to be out now. That ball should have been out. Especially with him, the way he's turned that way, that ball needs to be out over here right now. And Sammy scores. So maybe he was looking at something else and saw it late. But even though he got it to him. And, Sammy caught it in, big play, big catch. We almost blew this. Feeling the wave, I almost blew this. Check this guy out. Almost blew this. Straight whiff. Almost blew it. Whiff. Good thing we got a mobile QB. Well, good thing we got mobile QBs, even though Trace got picked up yesterday. Good thing we got mobile QBs. Sammy looked this one in. We'll take it. Cardiac kids, man. Cardiac. Everybody heart racing, everybody, because I know I threw my hat down 4, 5, 6 times wondering what are we doing. Then just run counter up power. Let me see this. I think this is power. At this point, the Bears was like, man, whatever. Bears or whatever. So Ricard coming to get Quinn. Double team down. Power's pulling to the line. This power. Why did he let the backer go? Why AV let the backer go? What should happen here is, I'm going to draw it up for y'all. This is power. Ricard's coming in motion. He's going to kick out Quinn. 78 and 72 should double to the backside backer, whoever the backside backer is. And you won't know that because the way they lined up, you won't know that till the play develops. You should get a down block here. So Bozeman and McCarry probably gonna end up blocking this same dude. Zeitler's gonna pull around behind Ricard to the play side linebacker, whichever one shows up in that gap. So with them moving, see how McCarry and they end up getting the same guy because it's a down block and you got no real threat. So what should be happening is AV should be coming off to this guy that's coming across. That's who he should be coming across to. And Zeitler should be pulling for 50 because McCarry's going to kick out Quinn, Robert Quinn. I keep wanting to call him Queen. Oh, so I see what they did. He passed that off right there. So AV should have stayed. I see what they passed that off, and he got that. AV should have stayed there. So AV really came to the guy he was thinking he was supposed to get, but by them passing this off early, there's no way to communicate that mid-play. So really now Zeitler should just pick up whoever shows up. Because Bozeman should have never came. Bozeman should have stayed there. Bozeman should have stayed there. Because 50's a linebacker. Power should have stayed there. I'm sorry. Not Powers. Not Bozeman. Power should have stayed there. Power should have stayed right here. Let AV come off. Zeitler would have pulled the 26 because 50 never would have got over top. And then you would, even though we scored, that's the way it should have worked out. But Freeman made a way. Made a way. And yeah, we bash the O-line. We bash them. And they play bad. They do. They deserve to be bad sometimes. They play bad. They play bad a bunch. But this drive right here, other than that one play where Villanueva gave up, would have been a sack, was we got the throw to Sammy. The O-line clutched up. I can't even front. The O-line clutched up on this last drive other than that one play. And luckily we had a guy that can move to get the ball off. And Roman kind of set that play up earlier. Early in the drive, we had 3 guys in that bunch set running in-breaking routes. So when they saw it again, they were all ready for the in-breaking routes. And you just send the guy straight, and they wasn't ready for it. So, for the most part, the game plan I liked, other than running to the right, because it was evident early in the game that running to the right wasn't good for us. We got a couple runs late in the game, but straight up the middle and to the left, we were gashing them folks. Straight up the middle to the left, we were gashing them guys. And Snoop, man, my salute to you, buddy. First thought, seemed extremely humble after the game, which is it seems like Lamar, not Lamar part 2, but like Lamar's influence is high on him. And, they from the same area. I like the fact that they found the tape when they played against each other during the broadcast, if you didn't see that. But it's our first video of Bears, Ravens, and more to come, man. More to come. So, hey, that's why we do videos, because I'm talking Ravens run now. That's why we do videos. The broadcast view don't give you the whole synopsis. They don't give you the whole story sometimes. Sometimes on the broadcast view, it can look like it's the center's fault, and it may be the running back. So that's why we do this. And, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, especially on this early Tuesday morning. And I'm going to end this, and I'm going to get right back in the lab, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that.